As a huge Ingeaji fan, I was stoked to hear another paddle was coming, but when I heard there was another Pursuit in the works, I was almost worried that Ingeaji was moving away from their top-selling Pro lineup. Fortunately, the Pro 1 series is actually just an extension of the Pro series with a few small changes. Now, you can get our thoughts on the Pro lineup just right here, and the rest of this review is going to focus on the Pro 1. So what's new? The Pro 1 comes in two thicknesses and weight ranges like most other Pursuits, and fortunately it uses the same quality raw carbon fiber surface that gives the Pro series the elite spin potential that it has. Now, unlike the MX and EX shapes, the Pro 1 features a slightly rounded, elongated shape that is supposed to increase swing speed and maneuverability, which the paddle has in abundance. Now, we also get an 1/8 of an inch extension on the handle from the MX shapes, offering plenty of space for two-handed shots. They also introduced uniform handle construction, which essentially means they have slimmed down the 6.0 model handles to match the 4 1/4 inch standard models. Great change in my book. Now, on our test models, the 6.0 paddle did have the same circumference handle as the standard, but the shape was squared off and rectangular, unlike the octagonal tennis-like grip on the thinner model. The difference won't matter to everyone, but it's worth noting if you're particular about your handle construction. While on the topic, the Pro 1's sealed the sides of the handle better than any prior Pursuit, giving us a solid connection to the paddle around the whole handle, which is just great to see. Inside the paddle, the team at Ingeaji is using a new Mach Pro polycore, which is marketed as more powerful than the Pursuit Pro's black core, but personally, I had trouble differentiating between the two. I still felt that crispy contact I love about the Pursuit series, and until we crack one of these open, we won't know exactly what's changed inside. Another unique feature of the Pro 1 is variable release 2.0 technology, there's a mouthful, that claims to deliver more flex than any other Pursuit to offer more power and spin the faster you swing. Now, while I had a tough time feeling this on court, I'd love to get these in a machine that measures flex to see how much of a difference there really is. We don't hear manufacturers talk about paddle flex often, so props to Ingeaji for experimenting with the concept a little bit. The weight distribution in these Pro 1 models is the most dramatic change from the original Pros. Out of the box, both Pro 1s were incredibly maneuverable and easy to swing thanks to significantly lower swing weights and twist weights than their predecessors. And while I love the hand speed I had at the net and the ability to whip these paddles into position, with the thinner model, I had some trouble finding consistency with off-center hits and missed the forgiveness of my MX Pursuit Pro. Now, I don't mind adding weighted tape to my paddles to get the right setup for my game, and when I did that to my preferred spec, I immediately played better. I also have a feeling this difference in weight distribution played a part in why I didn't feel like the core or flex was making the paddle much more powerful. It's very possible those two things were creating a more powerful response off the face, but the lack of weight around the head of the paddle was kind of counteracting that. Something I'll have to test more on the court. Out of the box, players looking for an incredibly maneuverable Pursuit without sacrificing reach will love these paddles. I had a blast starting hands battles at the kitchen line and whipping shots with the Pro 1. And players looking for an elongated paddle with incredible hand speed are going to love it. Amateurs especially should consider the 6.0 model first, as it offers a large sweet spot and more stability without being sluggish. And more advanced players will love the customizability and power potential of the thinner option. Fortunately for the Pro 1, the famous crispy contact the Pursuit series is known for hasn't gone anywhere, and the Made in America quality construction, lifetime warranty, and new innovative tech make the Pro 1 paddles top choices on the market. You can check them out at pickleballcentral.com.